Okay. Well, thank you so much for helping my project. Could you say a little bit about yourself?
Yeah, this is Parveen, Chandila. I've been living in Houston for close to 18 plus years. Mechanical engineer by profession, and currently working as a project manager in the mechanical industry.
Oh, that's amazing. A lot of mechanical engineers in the space program.
Yeah,
Um, I was wondering, did you know that NASA is planning to send astronauts back to the moon?
I haven't heard of, or at least I haven't read about it now.
Well, what do you think about it?
I think it'll be good to revisit and maybe kind of, I'm sure the technology has evolved in terms of how we are analyzing the material from there. So I think it'll be cool to grab new samples and then kind of study what has changed compared to maybe the previous samples.
Yeah, I mean, they have discovered water ice in the poles of the moon. So that's kind of, we thought the moon was completely dry. So we already
Yeah,
learned something new.
right.
When you think about the future of humanity, say like 200 years out, do you think we're still only on the Earth, or do you think we've actually have settlements with people on them, like on other places?
I believe there is some settlement outside, maybe not humans, maybe a different species, but definitely something out there. When you think about and kind of read in the news, there is talks about UFOs. There is also some energy that they kind of talk about between different spaces. So I'm sure there is something out there, maybe not to the same scale or not to the same human quality, but definitely something living out there.
If you could, would you take a trip to space?
As long as the conditions are right and it's been proven with reliability that it's safe to do so, sure.
Well, I really appreciate your time. That's pretty much all the questions I had. Did you have any questions or anything that you wanted to talk about?
Just in general, I mean, I guess what is your end goal with this project?
Well, originally, when I started the project in 2019, I had been working at home for a couple of years, and I thought it would get me out of the house to talk to people every day, because I was planning to do them all in person with people like at Starbucks and at the mall. And then COVID happened, so then I had to be a little bit more flexible. But there was a guy at NASA who was counting down the days to the end of 2024 because he was tasked to get us on the moon by then. And he was going around NASA highlighting a NASA person of the day, and that kind of inspired my project. So I'm just, interviewing till the end of 2024. And now that I've gotten started in it, I feel like I have to finish it.
Yeah, yeah. Okay. All right. Thank you. Good luck with your research and interviews.
Okay, well, thank you very much. You have a good evening then.
Okay. Welcome. Thank you.